Hello to the final Let's Play of Culpa Innata. Doing testing here, alright. We finally made it! The last part! The finale! Well, without further ado, let's start. Yeah. Here it is, the final part. Day 20. Alright. Here we go. As you can see, it's all like emptied out. Alright. Let's go to Lena Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt being such a reachy name, especially from the 19th to 20th century. So she's already from like, she's already like from a wealthy heir.
Hello, Ms. Vanderbilt. Do you have some time for me?
Certainly.
Well, we already know he's not from any NGO duties, so what other ventures?
Do you know if Mr. Bogdanov was involved in other ventures?
My goodness. You act as if I had an affair with the man.
I just want to know if you heard him speak about any other businesses.
No, I did not. And I wasn't interested.
Can you tell me any specifics about your treatment at the rehab?
All I can tell you is they took very good care of me, as expected.
In what ways did they take care of you?
Well, when I arrived there, I was a wreck. I really didn't know what end was up.
You felt that bad, huh?
I was addicted, all because of that bastard Bogdanov.
He got you addicted?
Well, let's just say he was to blame for introducing that non-certified device to me.
Then what happened?
When I told him I wanted to keep it a little longer, he said sure, for a price.
So, he started renting the device to you. Was there any agreement about a free trial period?
Yes. We made a verbal agreement for a free trial period. The first week. Then he introduced a weekly rental price, which doubled every week after that. But I didn't care. I had to have it.
Dang, so he got most of his money from her. Siphon all that money out of her. Actually, I don't know how she learned about it.
How did you learn about the device?
That Bogdanov ass approached me one day and invited me to his office.
What did he say?
He said he imported this device for his elite clientele, and he wanted me to have it for 1 week as a promotion.
So it was for his elite clients, as a token of his appreciation?
That's what it seemed like. That ugly bastard. I'd no idea he wanted to get me addicted.
Did you check if the device had appropriate authorization seals?
No, I did not. I noticed it lacked those holographic seals much later, and it was too late. It had a different user interface, one that I did not see before.
Can you recall any of the experiences?
You know, it was a virtual reality device, but I really cannot recall much. I prefer to forget that experience altogether.
Was it painful? Is that why you prefer to forget it?
No, I don't recall any pain, but it was just so intense.
Intense in what way?
I remember that the experiences I had were completely realistic. I hadn't seen a virtual reality device like that before.
And what did you experience?
My favorite program was a sexual encounter routine. It was the most tantalizing experience I've ever encountered.
Was it that realistic?
It was beyond realism.
How come?
Because I've yet to experience any emotion so overpowering.
I thought you did not remember much from your experiences.
I do not remember the details, but I do remember the intense emotional pleasure I received. The bad thing was, whenever the routine ended, I was ready for more and more. And then I became addicted.
Didn't you see the irrationality in paying so much money for this kind of a device?
The device had such a grip on me. I just couldn't let go with it.
Why?
Because I've yet to experience any feeling so overpowering.
Can you describe me the device, please?
I'm not sure if I can.
Do not worry. The GPSN suspect modeling software can be used for device descriptions.
Well, I would have thought you would have seen one of these devices.
You
Why
would
do you need a
think.
description from me?
For safety reasons, we are not granted access yet. Nobody knows how these devices actually work, so nobody is allowed near them until qualified personnel finish their observations.
I see. I'll try to do my best then.
Thank you. PA, establish link to Lena Vanderbilt's PA for the parallel usage of the suspect modeling software. Device description function. Thanks so much for all your help, Ms. Vanderbilt. I think I have everything I need for my investigation. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I must be one of the few people who knows what this deadly device looks like now. Could this thing be responsible for other deaths? I think it's time to report my findings to Chief Morrison. I have some important facts to discuss, Chief. Lena Vanderbilt told me that she had received excellent treatment at the rehab center. Evidently, her treatment was for an addiction she developed to a device that Bogdanov had introduced to her. Apparently, Bogdanov gave this device to her on a trial basis at first. However, after the first week, he started renting it at outrageous rates. Apparently, Lena Vanderbilt told me the device that she had become addicted to was a virtual reality device. She said that the experiences she had while using this device were completely realistic, and that she hadn't seen a virtual reality device like that before. Apparently, she vividly remembers the intense emotional pleasure that she received while using one of the device's programs. She claims that whenever this routine ended, she was ready for more and more, and that's how she became addicted.
I have never seen or heard of a device with such a powerful influence on a person's emotions.
Neither have I, Chief.
Keep up the good work, Phoenix. Let's get to the bottom of this as soon as possible.
My sentiments exactly.
I only have a little time. Continue.
Dr. Gazelle and Nemeth told me that they suspected the non-authorized device Spencer was using triggered an unusual amount of brain activity, and this activity immediately caused a massive hemorrhage, resulting in death.
You don't say.
Dr. Nemeth verified that Spencer died of a brain hemorrhage while using an illegal device. Spencer's name was also on Bogdanov's financial statement as one of his art consultancy customers.
And?
I suspect that Spencer was one of those who had rented an illegal device from Bogdanov, rather than receiving art consultancy services.
Are you trying to tell me that Spencer died while using a device that he'd rented from Bogdanov?
That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Lena Vanderbilt confirmed my suspicions about Bogdanov renting out illegal devices. I strongly believe that it was the same device that killed Spencer.
How can you be sure that Vanderbilt and Spencer had used the same kind of device?
Unfortunately, at this point, I'm not sure. I need to get my hands on that device first. But even the criminal task force at the rehab center does not have access to the device yet. Dr. Gazelle and Nemeth told me that the task force did not detect any sign of even a minor blow to Spencer's head, and their scans revealed no sign of exposure to any harmful high-frequency waves.
Then what caused the man's death?
Well, they're pretty sure that there was some sort of an external manipulation to Spencer's brain. Evidently, a neuroengineer from the NC Research Triangle is on his way to help them identify the link between the device and Spencer's hemorrhage.
It's very strange that this medical task force doesn't have access to the device that caused all this. But I suppose it's only natural that our headquarters would want this deadly device to be examined by experienced engineers.
There's another strange detail that Dr. Nemeth revealed to me. Apparently, Spencer had ejaculated within seconds of the hemorrhage.
Ejaculated, huh? I don't know what to make of that.
Oh my.
Neither do I, Chief.
You know what? There's no warrant.
I have nothing further to mention at this time.
Looks familiar, don't it? Back from that CD that we looked at the very beginning. Let's go to the mall. Very scary. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, I totally forgot about that. Actually. So Julius? Aw. No Julius.
It's Harold, one of Beverly's young engineers.
Beverly
looks busy right now. I shouldn't distract her again.
Oh man, I like Beverly. She's cool, man. Shack scenes are black. All black.
Harold, I would like to look for this item in the footage.
Okay, let's try.
This software's like magic.
Yes, there it is. It is in pieces, but it's there.
Wow. Thanks, Harold.
Anytime, Phoenix.
Interesting.
I think it's time to report my findings to Chief Morrison. I have some important facts to discuss, Chief. I have proof that there was a virtual reality device in Perez's plane when it crashed. The same device that Lena Vanderbilt was using.
You must be joking. How do you know?
I took the sketch that I obtained from Lena Vanderbilt to the monitoring room, and a remarkable software helped me to locate the pieces of the device at Perez's crash site.
Very hard to believe. I think I need to report this to our chief executive immediately. Where is the spoof again?
You can obtain it from Harold in the monitoring room.
One of Beverly's young engineers, right?
Yes, Chief.
No worry.
Phoenix, Julio did a thorough background check on Mr. Mikhailov, and unfortunately there are some dark issues about this man. I want you to find him and have a serious talk with him.
Understood, Chief. I know where to find Mikhailov in the evening. I have a few more questions for you, Mr. Mikhailov.
Certainly.
Where were you on April 7th?
I was in Russia.
So when did you arrive to the Union?
I arrived on the 8th, in the afternoon.
What were you doing in Russia on April 7th?
I was with my family. It was Sunday, so we went to church together.
I see that you're a man of faith, Mr. Mikhailov.
Yes, I am.
Were you in contact with Mr. Bogdanov when he was in Odessa?
Certainly not. I didn't know he was in Russia.
Is that right? I'm pretty sure that he would have mentioned his plans about visiting Russia. You are childhood friends, after all. I'm sure he would have wanted to visit you, just like you visit him.
No, really, I had no idea.
Did you have a business relationship with Mr. Bogdanov?
No, I didn't. I can't believe you are accusing me like this. I had no reason to harm him.
I don't remember mentioning anything about harm. Now that you mention it, how can you convince me that you really wouldn't harm him?
I was his brother-in-law, for Christ's sake.
You were what?
His brother-in-law.
Wait, let me think. I'm not used to this biological family lingo. Are you Larissa Lukin's brother?
Yes, I am.
What?
This is incredible.
Officer, I need to leave now. I have to catch a meeting.
You do? All right, but do not leave town for the time being. I'm sure I will need to ask you further questions.
Okay. I won't.
I know it's late, but I need to report my findings to Chief Morrison.
You better have a good reason for bringing me here this late.
Ilya Mikhailov confessed to me that he is actually Bogdanov's brother-in-law and Larissa Lukin's biological brother.
Lukin's bio-brother? No kidding. Has Larissa mentioned anything to you before about having a biological brother?
No, absolutely not.
In that case, you should pay a visit to Ms. Lukin first thing in the morning.
I totally agree.
I only have a little time. Continue.
Ilya Mikhailov told me that he arrived in the Union the day after Bogdanov was murdered. I already verified this through our records. Apparently, he was in Russia the day Bogdanov died.
What a coincidence. But it doesn't mean anything.
No, not yet.
No warrant.
I have nothing further to mention at this time.
Let's go save, just in case.
I better pay a visit to Larissa first. She's been hiding stuff from me. Hello, Larissa.
Oh, hi, Phoenix. You look upset, dear. Sit down.
Thank you.
I knew
How
this
are you today?
bitch was always hiding something.
I am better. Did something happen?
Yes, it certainly did.
What? Tell me.
You have been keeping information from me. Again.
No, I did not.
Are you violating Article 7?
No, I'm not. Please, Phoenix.
It seems as if you're protecting a biological relative. You know very well that this kind of behavior has no scientific basis.
I am not protecting anyone. I don't understand. What does Ilya have to do with this?
Is he your bio brother?
Yes, he is. From Russia. But what's going on?
You should know the answer to that.
Phoenix, I am totally confused.
Do you know what your bio brother is doing in Adrianopolis?
Phoenix, believe me, I had no idea. What could he be doing here?
Actually, he's here for business. And lately, he was meeting Mr. Bogdanov quite often.
That is impossible.
Why do you think it was impossible for them to see each other?
You see, Phoenix,
Why, Larissa? It is very important.
they used to work together.
You mean your biological brother was also a Gambino?
I am afraid that is correct.
What?
Your bio brother and your former nuptial partner were business partners?
We all grew up together, supported each other through tough childhood. We had no choice about what to become.
This is exactly why there is an Article 7, and all children get trained and raised by qualified professionals. I hope you see better now that the archaic family structure is unfair on children.
Yes, I knew it all along in my heart. I can see it very clearly now.
Is your brother still linked with the Gambinos?
To my knowledge, yes. He was still with the family when we left.
So you basically abandoned your biological brother in order to immigrate?
I had to. We had to. Ilya was too close to the top.
Larissa, you've lied to me more than once, and there will be consequences for it.
I know, Phoenix.
Following the conclusion of this case, I will recommend that you receive psychiatric treatment at the rehab center. So disappointed with her lies. On the other hand, our union seems to be infested by criminals from rogue states. That's hard to even imagine. I think it's time to report my findings to Chief Morrison. I have some important facts to discuss, Chief. Chief, Larissa Lukin revealed to me that Mikhailov was also a Gambino.
What? Another Gambino? What did she say exactly?
Larissa claims that her biological brother is possibly still linked with the Gambinos, and furthermore, he may still be very close to the top.
A top Gambino member in the World Union? I can't believe it. However, we have to take into consideration that Ms. Lukin is not what we'd consider a reliable source. Is she now?
You've got a point there, Chief.
No more.
I have nothing further to mention at this time.
Well. Biological brother, but a Gambino too. I know exactly what to do. Well, my oh my. Let's go to the pyramid. Got some shopping to do.
The tiny river that runs through the pyramid. So relaxing. It's useless. He's avoiding me there.
So I can go to Pierre. Huh? You heard your message.
Wonder what this is about. We'll see.
Alright.
Phoenix, I'm proud to tell you that Julio has successfully solved the Bogdanov case.
He did?
Yes, he did. He came to me requesting a questioning warrant for Ilya Mikhailov, and I granted it to him. He successfully questioned Mr. Mikhailov, revealing that Mr. Bogdanov was murdered by a Gambino hitman.
Oh, really?
Yes. I congratulated Julio for piecing together all the evidence in your reports. Now he's going to Russia to apprehend the murderer with the help of our Russian counterparts.
I see.
I also promoted Julio to a senior, and from now on, he will be the lead investigating officer, and you will be helping him to dig up information.
What?
I understand, Chief.
Good.
Hey.
Julio, good luck to you in Russia.
We won't let you down, Chief.
Congrats. Congrats, Julio. This game, interactive games, final test investigation good. Failed? What do you mean I failed? What? I don't. Well, I cannot believe it. Great, yeah, another chance. What? Well, I never. What? Well, that was a pretty good game, right? I mean, a bit of an okay, mediocre ending, a little downer, maybe, but you know, a good game, yeah. Wow, look at them credits. Julie Allen. Was that her? I actually talked to her, Julie Alleman, on GameFAQs.com. I think she's the same person as Julie Mack. The username goes by Julie Mack on GameFAQs. And I was talking to her, I was like, yeah, I love this game. This game's great. And she was like, foot flattering and all that shit. I think that's the same person. Wow. I'm gonna have to check back on that. Huh. Oh, look at these art. Never really paid attention much to it. Oh, look at the main characters. Deanna Slickman. That's Phoenix Falls. I'm gonna have to check that out too on IMDb. Wakefield. Anyone that I know? That I recognize? Any names I recognize? They got in Tally Man. Remember Tally Man? I thought it was a made-up name. That's a real name? The guy who went through the gates at the very beginning of the game? Tally Man. He's a tester in real life. No, that's the girl. Laura McDonald, business director. Okay, that's a different Laura. Okay, that's her. She's a director. Okay, so she's been watching on GameFAQs. Oh, that's cool, man. Huh. That is really neat. Look at the concept art. It's just really different than the final version. Dedicated to those who create playable worlds from their dreams. Fictitious creation, Although none of the events described in Culpa Innata should be true, we offer this provocative as a cautionary thought. This could be our future, Oh, really? A cautionary tale. Oh. Well, that's it. That's the game. What an ending, huh? Wow. So great. All right, let's do this right. We'll go to bed.
I better pay a visit to Larissa first. She's been hiding stuff from me.
Hey, she now.
Hello, Larissa.
Oh, hi, Phoenix. You look upset, dear. Sit down.
Thank you. How are you today?
Oh, I am better. Did something happen?
Yes, it certainly did.
What? Tell me.
You have been keeping information from me. Again.
No, I did not.
Who is Ilya Mikhailov?
Yeah.
Ilya. Oh my.
Tell me, Larissa, before I take you into custody for violating Article 7.
He is my bio-relative.
Exactly what relation?
My bio-brother from Russia.
So you lied to me about your bio-relations.
It shouldn't have mattered.
What was your bio-brother doing with Mr. Bogdanov?
I have no idea. It is impossible that they are seeing each other.
I hear that they were quite friendly with each other, Larissa.
But I do not understand. How can they meet?
Why do you think it's impossible?
Why do you think it was impossible for them to see each other?
You see, Phoenix,
Why, Larissa? It is very important.
they used to work together.
You mean your biological brother was also a Gambino?
I am afraid that is correct.
Your bio-brother and your former nuptial partner were business partners?
We all grew up together, supported each other through tough childhood. We had no choice about what to become.
This is exactly why there's an Article 7, and all children get trained and raised by qualified professionals. I hope you see better now that the archaic family structure is unfair on children.
Yes, I knew it all along in my heart. I can see it very clearly now.
Is your brother still linked with the Gambinos?
To my knowledge, yes. He was still with the family when we left.
So you basically abandoned your biological brother in order to immigrate?
I had to. We had to. Ilya was too close to the top.
Larissa, you've lied to me more than once, and there will be consequences for it.
I know, Phoenix.
Following the conclusion of this case, I will recommend that you receive psychiatric treatment at the rehab center.
Yeah, let her fuck her brain out.
So disappointed with her lives. On the other hand, our union seems to be infested by criminals from rogue states. That's hard to even imagine. I think it's time to report my findings to Chief Morrison. I have some important facts to discuss, Chief. Chief, Larissa Lukin revealed to me that Mikhailov was also a Gambino.
What? Another Gambino? What did she say exactly?
Larissa claims that her biological brother is possibly still linked with the Gambinos, and furthermore, he may still be very close to the top.
A top Gambino member in the World Union? I can't believe it. However, we have to take into consideration that Ms. Lukin is not what we'd consider a reliable source. Is she now?
You've got a point there, Chief.
What should we do? Let's actually request a questioning warrant for Mikhailov.
Chief, I would like to have a questioning warrant for Mikhailov.
So, did you get your story straightened out?
Yes, I have.
Then let's hear it.
We know that Bogdanov was renting out illegal devices. Lethal devices. Lena Vanderbilt is a witness to this rental business. And we have Melvin Spencer, lying dead at the rehab center.
Naturally.
Although a direct link between the device and Spencer's death cannot be confirmed, Criminal Task Force specialists are certain that the device was the cause of Spencer's death.
And those specialists haven't even seen or touched this mysterious device, right? Anyway, please continue.
Larissa claims that her biological brother Mikhailov used to have links with the Gambino crime family, but she isn't sure if he still has a link or not. Heck, there's hardly anything that Larissa is sure about.
We already know that, Phoenix. Get to the point.
Maybe Mikhailov still has links with the Gambinos, or maybe he doesn't. What's important is, there is a pattern. He has a criminal past, and I believe that Bogdanov and Mikhailov were together in this illegal device rental business, along with Perez, who was running the illegal products across the border, in his cargo planes.
So, do you think Mikhailov was involved in the murder?
I think something went wrong with the device that Spencer happened to rent. And perhaps Bogdanov and Mikhailov had a meeting in Odessa, Russia, with the manufacturers about this deadly malfunction. Maybe then they all got in an argument, and that is when guns got involved.
Not a bad story. But you seem to forget that Bogdanov died before Spencer's device malfunctioned.
That's right, Chief.
Anyway, I think Mr. Mikhailov can fill in the blanks for us. What do you think?
I agree, Chief.
Very well. I accept your request, and I will talk to a judge as soon as possible.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you, Chief.
I have nothing further to mention at this time.
Okay, well, let's go to the mall. You know, I haven't worked out in a while. So maybe some working I should do for you so good. If I can find, oh, there it is. Some workout.
I've been slipping on my training schedule lately.
You sure have, Phoenix.
I could use some physical activity.
All kinds of physical activity.
That felt so good.
Oh, now what? Look it out.
Your questioning warrant for Ilya Mikhailov was approved by a judge, and I immediately sent an elite team to detain him. He is now waiting in the interview room to be questioned.
Great. Shall we get going then?
I'm not going anywhere. This was your call, and he belongs to you.
You mean I have to interview him alone?
Yes, you have interviewed novices before. This man isn't any different. Just go in there and do your job.
Understood, Chief. Mr. Mikhailov, you were brought here to be questioned about the murder of Vasily Bogdanov. Any thought that appears in your head can be viewed on the screens behind you, so there's no point in lying.
What technology?
If you cooperate with me, the procedure will be short and less emotionally painful for you. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Good. I'm going to be asking you questions, and I expect you to give relevant answers. Is that clear?
Yes, it is.
Mr. Mikhailov, Are you currently a Gambino crime family member?
No, I am not.
Mr. Mikhailov, I'm warning you. Your lies will not be tolerated. I would be forced to bring in neurology experts, and they search for clues in your brain instead of asking. And believe me, this procedure usually causes permanent brain damage.
I see. Okay, I will not lie.
Brutal.
Now, are you currently a Gambino crime family member?
Yes, I am.
Did you murder Vasily Bogdanov?
No, I did not.
Tell me about these devices first. Where did they come from?
I don't know their origin. They were produced by us in one of our facilities, in Odessa.
Who designed them?
I don't know. I'm only aware that 20 of them were produced and smuggled into the Union for test marketing.
How were they smuggled?
Through the eastern border.
Who gave them to Bogdanov?
Bogdanov was the original recipient.
He was.
Of course, he was a trusted Gambino.
I thought he escaped from you guys.
Nobody can run away from the Gambinos. We gave him money to immigrate into the Union.
So, the plan was that Bogdanov was going to test market these devices through the Things store.
Yes, that was the idea. He was to give the devices to his customers
Bro,
on a trial
boobies.
basis, and send feedback to the family through me.
These devices, what is so special about them?
I was told that they produce artificial input as realistic as any real input.
In other words, you cannot hear or see anything while using these devices?
Or smell, touch, taste. You can't even move. After seeing the extraordinary demand for the devices, he started renting them at skyrocketing rates. Of course, he couldn't hide this from us forever. We asked for the rental money. He told us that he is a World Union citizen now and out of our reach. He asked for a concession.
Wow.
Vasily used to be a very mellow man. I could not understand what was happening to him. The bastard was right. He was out of our reach. It is impossible for us to do anything violent within the World Union. Even our most notorious hitmen seem to get scared and tame down when they are in the World Union, for some reason that we could not identify. So we took the situation to our Grand Don in Moscow. He said he will handle it himself. In a few days, Bogdanov appeared in Odessa.
Who brought him there? How did he get there?
I haven't a clue. He looked very calm and tranquil, as if he was drugged. He was drugged, I don't know.
Who used the firearm?
Some local hitman in Odessa. I don't know his name.
It does not matter. I will capture an image of the incident from your memories.
What's going to happen to me?
First, you will be treated in one of our rehabilitation centers. Then, you will be sent back to the Russian police. I bet they know what to do with you.
Phoenix, I am proud to tell you that you have successfully solved the Bogdanov case. Your progress could have been faster, but that's okay.
Thank you, Chief Morrison. I know I could have dealt with the case more efficiently.
You know, I was watching you from behind the mirror in the interview room. Your questioning of Mikhailov was exemplary.
Thank you again, Chief.
Now you need to pack your bags.
I do? Why? Am I being transferred?
Well, sort of. You're going to Odessa, Russia, to help the Russian police find Mr. Bogdanov's murderer. I've already transferred the image of the murderer to the police chief of Odessa. The GPSN and the Russian security forces agreed to establish a joint team in order to deal with this Gambino crime organization. And you're a part of this team, representing the World Union as Lieutenant Peace Officer Phoenix Wallace.
Lieutenant Wallace? Oh, thank you, Chief.
Wow.
It wasn't only me who felt you deserved this promotion. Our chief executive officer also suggested that you should be promoted.
Thank you again for all your help, Chief.
You're welcome. Now, an even more challenging task is waiting for you in Russia. I can assure you, it's going to be very stressful and difficult.
I can only imagine, but I am confident, and I know I can handle it.
I'm sure you will. By the way, here is your certificate for your outstanding performance. Good luck, Phoenix.
Thank you, Chief Morrison.
97. Dang, I was only 3 off. Man. How can I get a perfect score? It'd have been nice if we had the sequel! Oh, it would have been so cool! I kind of wanted to see what her reaction would be in Odessa, Russia. Or in Russia in general. You know? But no! You know what happened? It had to do with the housing crisis. So they didn't get the money to fund the sequel. And it stalled. And eventually it ended up getting canceled. So fucking lame. The fucking housing crisis affected me. It affected me! Me! Some schmuck in Ohio. Really? Man. I was really hoping to see that game. I was like, saw that trailer, the Chaos Rising trailer. I was like, alright, coming out in 2009. Nice! But I never came. That fucking sucks. So hard, man. Oh, there's Lauren McDonald again. European organization, producer and director. And it's Barack Barmanbeck. Barack Barmanbeck. He's the guy who wrote the novel version of it. I guess he's responsible for the whole thing. And it's Tally, man. That's kind of funny. Walkthrough courtesy of GameBoomers.com. That's so lame, man. Oh, I really wanted this that sequel so bad. Years, decades. That's been a decade already. Oh, let me think. 2008, 20, almost 2 decades. Almost 20 years now. I'm still waiting on it. Come on. Do something. Make this sequel happen. I gotta know what happens next. Damn it. Why? Why does this happen to me? This world hates me, that's why. The world hates me, so I don't get to see the sequel. That's what it is. Damn it! Bastards! It's a bunch of poop. It's all poop. That's what it is. You know what? Hold on. I'm just gonna load a game. Something that came to my mind last night about Mata Hari. I think Bogdanov went to Odessa, Russia because of Mata Hari. Because he'll do anything for her. So maybe she was noted. And then the Gambino's like, hey, convince Bogdanov to go to Odessa. And she was like, Okay, I can do that. That explains they're drugged. As he felt like he was calm and drugged. She did her little butterfly magic on him. You know the little sparkly blue things that she's coming out of her fucking hands? Ah. That's probably what happened. So Mata Hari went to Bogdanov, and then she did her little magic to Bogdanov to get Bogdanov to go to Odessa, Russia. Because since Bogdanov will do anything Mata Hari, he met up with her, and it's like, you know what? Did a little magic, and he got all hypnotized and shit, and then that made him go back to Odessa, and then he got capped. I think it's all her. I think it was Mata Hari did it. He got Bogdanov to go to Russia. And it didn't hit me until like a couple nights ago. I was like, wait a minute. Something tinkered in my head. A little spark in my pea-sized brain. My pea-sized dangling on a shoestring brain that's like hitting the walls in my skull sometimes as it bounces around, you know? I'm gonna look that up. I think that's what happened. It would have been confirmed on the sequel. At least make a novel version of it. I will read that. At least at least I get to know what happened. Man, that's so lame. All because of fucking money. The fucking housing crisis, man. The billionaires. It's the billionaires' fault that caused this game to get canceled. They were right about the billionaires. That's the real cautionary tale. Billionaires fucking up games. Fucking up me in the process. Yeah. Damn. I'm so salty about that. It's probably gonna be salty going forward too. And beyond. Until if it comes out. You know? Come on, Mr. Marmamek. Marmamek. You know, that guy. Come on, if you're listening to this, you're like, you start up Kickstarter. People will give you money to finish job or something. Damn, that sucks. Well, I think that's it. Thank you for watching this finale of Culpa Innata. Oh, look, it's not even an hour on this episode. But, it's not much to say. But, yeah. Thank you for watching until the next game I'll think of buying or playing. Who knows? It could be the sequel. Could be Culpa Innata 2. Chaos Rising. Who knows? Wishful thinking. Yeah. Nope. Bye-bye.